friends, Terry Raines here with 7 myths about health. More than just debunking myths, I'd like the opportunity to explain a little bit more in depth about these topics. The first one is fat is bad. Well, I think in this day and age we've all heard that we do need some good fats in our diet. But one thing that you don't hear is that we all have a different tolerance for fats. First of all, we need fats that are non-processed, that are natural, not trans fats, not processed fats. We need fats from avocado, nuts and seeds, even saturated fat, if it's a natural, non-processed fat, can be beneficial. But it depends on your type of nervous system. There are people who have a higher tolerance for fat. Their body, their metabolism works better using fat than other people. So it's really important to know what kind of nervous system you have. Now, without good fat in the diet, our bodies can't produce the hormones that we need, and we can't have proper uptake of fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. So fat is not all bad. We need some good fat. We need good natural fats. The second one is whole grains are good. Well, that depends. Depends on your metabolic situation and your body type. Obviously, whole rice, whole brown rice, has more nutrients than white rice. It has more fiber, and that can be a good thing. But if your body has trouble processing grains, or grains give you inflammation, then that's not a beneficial food for you. And there's other ways to get the minerals, the vitamins, and the fiber that you need other than from grains. So a lot depends on your type of body and your metabolism. So whole grains are not always beneficial for everyone. Number 3 is that cholesterol in the diet is bad. Scientists have long since debunked the idea that the cholesterol that we eat, for example, what's in an egg, is bad and raises our blood cholesterol. That's not necessarily true. Some people can metabolize cholesterol better than others. The body produces cholesterol in the liver in order to repair damage. So if we have high cholesterol, the question is, where is that damage? Why is the body producing more cholesterol? And we need to get to the root of that. It's not necessarily what you put in your mouth, and that may not have any correlation to blood cholesterol levels. If you have high HDL, that could be a good sign that your body is dealing well with the cholesterol that it's producing. But if you have high LDL, then that means that you have damage in your body. And taking a cholesterol-lowering pharmaceutical will not address the real issue. It may make your blood test come out looking a little bit better, but it's not going to address the issue of why you have damage and correcting that. Okay, so number 4, sweeteners are a better option than sugar. Now, there are natural sweeteners and there are artificial sweeteners. One natural sweetener is stevia, especially the plant. I'm not talking about the white powder in little packets. I'm talking about the plant stevia. Is very natural, and it doesn't raise your blood glucose, but what it does is it raises your insulin. So depending on your metabolic situation and your body type, you may or may not be able to use stevia, or you may have to use it in small amounts, because when your insulin is up, you are in fat storage mode, and that in turn will drive up your glucose. It can exacerbate any metabolic problem that you have or any efforts for weight loss. So obviously the artificial sweeteners are going to be detrimental because they are neurotoxins. They affect the brain. They increase our toxicity and affect metabolic syndrome. So artificial sweeteners really are not the way to go. Some people may be able to tolerate stevia, natural stevia, but there again, you have to ask yourself if your insulin levels are good and if that can cause you a problem. Number 5 is fluoride is good for your teeth. Now, this is controversial. but it is well documented that fluoride demineralizes your teeth, making you more likely to have cavities and weaker teeth. If you have sensitive teeth, they're sensitive to cold or hot, your teeth are demineralized. And so your teeth are not as strong and they're not going to be as well protected against bacteria. So fluoride is present in toothpaste and in a lot of mouthwashes. And every time we use one of those products, we are not only doing damage to our brains, there are neurotoxins in that toothpaste and in that mouthwash, but also we are demineralizing or making our teeth weaker. So look for a toothpaste without fluoride. There's lots on the market, and you'll be doing yourself a great favor. You'll be doing your brain a favor. Number 6, we've been told for decades that we should eat small, frequent meals and avoid eating large meals. And the truth of the matter is, if we snack all day long or we have 5 small meals, the glucose in our blood is always high. And we know that that causes inflammation, causes weight gain. It doesn't allow your body to heal. When we go more than 4 or 5 hours without eating, our body begins to go into a healing or repairing mode. And if we always eat at the end of that 4 hours, we never really get to reap the benefits of that fast. So really it is very beneficial to wait longer periods in between eating. I'm sure you've heard about the benefits of intermittent fasting. Unless it is a small child that is growing, we don't even need 3 meals a day. Adults or young people who have reached their full stature, they definitely don't need 3 meals a day. And fact is, we need to eat less, and we need to eat less frequently. And the last myth is that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Now, I love breakfast, and I love my big breakfasts, but it can be very beneficial to forego breakfast altogether and just drink water, or have green juices that are very low in sugar. That can be it's a time when your body can heal. The healing of the night, when we sleep, our body's healing, and if when we get up all we have is water, that healing and repair continues. So it can be very beneficial for our health and for our metabolic health. So if you're interested in seeing where some of this information came from, it will be below, and you can look up those links and do your own study about it. So thanks for being with me today, and I'll see you on the next video.